Hey guys, it's Chase, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at an Xbox One X Retimer IC replacement. A customer sent it in because he had a no display. Essentially the console would turn on and there's just nothing on the screen. So we checked his HDMI port and the port was completely fine. We checked the hard drive. Hard drive you can tell is actually reading, but there's no display. So usually that's because of a retimer IC that ends up going bad in the console. So we'll take a look at that here in a moment. So the verse of this video is Romans 5:8, and it says, "But God commendeth his love toward us, in that while we were yet sinners, Christ died for us." Now what this verse means is that God actually demonstrated his love for us when he sent his son Jesus down to earth to live a perfect sinless life, so doing no sin and completely fulfilling the law, and then dying on the cross, and then spending 3 days in the grave, and then rising again of his own righteousness from being perfect. What it's saying is, while we were sinners, Christ died for us. We need to turn from our sin and trust in his son. Just a couple of updates. Obviously there was no video last week because of time reasons. My time is, of course you guys know, very, very short, and a lot of different things that I have to take on as far as whether it's family or work or things like that. My time kind of gets devoted to different things and prioritized. So YouTube at the moment is not my main job, and repairs and all of that. Even though we're getting towards that, we still we have customers that still send in their consoles, but it's not consistent like my day job is at Whirlpool. But to kind of help out with the channel, we ended up purchasing a new microscope, and here it is. It is a semi-focal Parco microscope. The link will be in the description. So we went with the white head, or cream colored head, however you will, and then a black base. And the reason why we went with a black base instead of the matching color is it was $64 cheaper to go with a black base and a white head than having a white cream colored base with a white head. And then we ended up buying a, I think I pronounced this name Hayer. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. But that's the camera we bought. One thing we realized while setting it up is that we need a reduction lens to go in between here in the camera for it to work well, because the camera is actually zoomed in like naturally. So I didn't realize that when I bought the camera that was going to happen. So we're waiting on the reduction lens to come in, and pretty much that's it as far as the new update goes. This is going to be a huge upgrade for us because then I can record videos directly through the microscope. I can see exactly what I'm working on, and I won't have to have a phone in front of me that I look at doing the repairs on, which will it'll make it a lot easier for me. And one thing that would be interesting, if we ever did any sort of charging ports on cell phones or things like that, I can bring it off the side here and we can actually see, and I can take the board and you guys can actually see the inside of the HDMI port or the inside of the charging port or different things like that. You guys can be able to see that because before we had the old microscope mounted right here in this general area, and unfortunately it just wasn't able to extend out like this one does. So anyways, we can just pretty much put this away, move it out of the way if we have to, bring it out when we want it, and things like that, and be able to look and see what we need to do. This also has the Barlow lens on the bottom of it as well, so we have a nice working distance, and it's very good. So the next couple of videos will be using this camera. Hopefully we'll have the reduction lens soon. But anyways, guys, we'll go ahead and get into this repair. Alright, let's get this set up and get the hot air going. Get this hot air station warmed up here. Sometimes I like to poke that solder joint just gently. Just kind of see where the solder's at. Oh yeah, it's almost there. There it is. Awesome, awesome. Alright. Let's go ahead and get the big gun. The big gun tip, my knife blade. And we're gonna wick these up. I'm actually gonna throw some new flux on the board here. Alright. That works. Oh yeah, that's really nice. I actually picked up really nice. I love this knife blade because I can really get on that solder braid and really just wick out these pads and wick out the get them real nice and clean. Alright. Put some flux down here. Alright. I'm going to take my conical tip here. Just kind of get these pads going. And we want to get some solder here in the middle anyway, so that's good. Alright, let's get this other pad over here. Alright, that is ready for the new chip. Get this iron on here and get these, collect that old solder. Alright. Alright. Just realized the chip has actually moved over pretty far, which isn't a big deal. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect. It's got to be close and pretty precise, but it doesn't have to be 1,000,000,000%, 100%, without a doubt, perfect, because, I mean, that's just, you know, just not how we live life. We can't do it. Alright, let's get in here and fill these joints. Got one more there, and then once that's done, we will go ahead, clean up, and give it a test. That's it. There we go. So yeah, even though the chip wasn't exactly 100% aligned, obviously it was like the chip was a little over that way towards this side. As you can see, it's a little bit, I mean, it's fine. Obviously the chip has got to be perfect, but it doesn't have to be so perfect to where it's unreasonably perfect. Yeah, all right. Looks good to me. Well, that's a good sign that the power is on. I have not seen it turn on yet. Awesome. All right, cool. It was successful. Oh, fantastic. That's always a good thing when the Xbox One logo appears on the screen. If you liked what you've seen, hit the like button down below and hit that subscribe button and the bell icon as well, so you guys can be notified as soon as I upload a video. I appreciate all the support you guys give me, and I appreciate you guys watching. See you guys.